All right, Dr. D here. We're going to go over what I call yoga basics. So the first one is just a forward fold. If I told you to do this, go ahead and do this. If you weren't given permission to do this, I want you to skip this one. But in the beginning, what we're going to do is you're going to just simply fold over at the hips, knees slightly bent, hips a little bit unlocked. Your back is flat. And then as we come down, then you can just let that drop. And then you can let the head drop, a little bend in the knees and the hips down. Okay, and you're just going to hold it here a good 10 to 15 seconds. As you come up, you're going to come up one vertebrae at a time. And then we can also go up into an extension, holding that for about 5 or 6 seconds right there. Now, we're going to go into what we call yoga upward and downward dogs. So I'm going to start with a downward dog. I want you to go basically on your knees, hands a little bit in front of your shoulders. We're going to go up into a triangle. Ideally, you want your feet flat, your heels down. Some of you aren't going to be able to do that. That's okay. Your head is in line with your spine, and we have a nice flat back right in through here. You can walk your hands back to put a little more stretch in those hamstrings. If you have to bend a little bit, bend a little bit. All right? You're going to hold this for a good 8 to 10 seconds. So as you're holding that, you're stretching, pushing those shoulders down. Then we're going to come into what we call an upward dog. You're going to point the toes, the knees stay off the mat. All right, and we're going to lift that head up. We're going to let that body drop, and we're extending that back. Again, 8 to 10 seconds here. I like to go back and forth in reps of downward dog and upward dog. Right up and through here. Okay, so I will do that 3 to 5 times minimum. And then child's pose is another good low back stretch. You're going to kneel, ankles are straight. You're going to sit back on your butt and let the shoulders come down and just let this stretch. And we're going to come right down with the forehead on the mat. Bring those arms further out. You can bring the arms. We're also going to be stretching those shoulders. And you're going to hold this for a good 15 seconds to 30 seconds. Now, remember, as we go through these, you can add and mix things up. So, you can do a downward dog into an upward dog. Okay, you can do a contralateral reach. You can go back down into a child's pose. So we're creating that menu, but that's the beginning of yoga basics.